What's up, guys? We're out here thermal drone hunting again. We pulled up to this first pasture with the landowner, and he directs us over to this feeder, and right away we see some activity at it. Here you'll see me startle what's probably another hog, and it runs off into the woods at the top left. And we then see 4 more signatures out to the side of the feeder. So what we decide to do is to approach those that are out in the open. And we figured they're probably deer, but we might as well go make sure. You can see Nolan and I approaching from the top center of the screen. So about this time, we realize that they're definitely deer. They start picking their heads up and reacting to our presence, and so we start moving on this other signature at the feeder. You'll be able to see us come in and out of view at the top center of the screen as we approach. And right about here is when this boar picks its head up, and we realize it's for sure something that we need to go shoot. See from the drone footage here that we're pretty darn close to the thing. I think we finally take the shot at around 40 yards or so. Nolan continues to creep forward here while I just stay back and try to keep quiet. This was almost the perfect position to go for a headshot. It would have been nice if he picked his head up a little bit more with it shoved down there in the grass, but you still pretty much know where it is. And that's a sight that you just love to see. So a little more than 20 minutes into this one, and we've already killed 1 boar. This one looked to be about 150 pounds. And so after a short break and a battery swap, we're back in the air again. We scope out the pasture that's right next to us, and then move to the one that's in front of us across the fence line. And pretty quickly we see this huge group. You can even see something in the top center there running around solo. I don't know if that was another pig or coyote or what. We start gearing up to approach them, and then I swing the drone back around and I run into another group that comes out of the woods here, but unfortunately I spooked them and they went right back in. We started to move in that direction, but they had already disappeared. So I swing the drone back over and keep an eye on this big group. Make it across the fence line, and then the drone battery starts running low, so I bring it in so we can swap the battery before we get too close. and get back up there so we can track them as we approach. You're going to be able to see us moving down the screen, following the tree line. We had to get surprisingly close before we could actually see any sign of them over the grass. This is going to be the first good look that Nolan gets at the entire group from the ground, and there are a lot of them. But of course, since we can only see tops of them through the grass, we want to get a little bit closer so that we can get a good shot, set up on them, do a countdown. Try to cover just this last little bit of ground, and despite our best efforts to stay quiet, one of the sows gets alerted to us, and we've almost blown it here. Unfortunately, we were both able to get set up, and Nolan starts a quick countdown. We get off a good simultaneous shot, but nothing drops from the initial volley. I only take one additional shot before getting my eyes on the drone, and I start moving the camera around to follow their escape. Nolan takes 6 total. I watch them go into the nearby woods. It's pretty clear that they're not going to be coming back out of there, so I pull back and start looking for any dead bodies, and fortunately we see 2. I guide us up there to them. And yeah, that about does it. Another successful hunt. We got a couple of sows and a nice big boar. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Peace.